How am I getting anything? How's my levels now? Am I getting anything? Okay, I think I've got sound happening. We're gonna jump back in. We're almost at the 4-hour mark. And we're going to take the dive. Now I think I have everything set up to do this. Yeah, we've got our prawn suit. Got a little bit of food, some random stuff. That's whoops. Yeah, that was definitely something I meant to do. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't need to bring much. We just need, yep, the purple keys. And we can work from there. All right. So I'm gonna walk down here past the fallen base. There is a cube in there, but I don't really. I'm gonna find some elsewhere, so I'm not too concerned about that. This is my preferred way to deal with the lava zone, which is just to crash through it. One daring trip. That's somewhat reckless, but probably, well, I'm not gonna jinx it by talking about how dangerous it is or isn't. Let's just follow the plan. This is an interesting tunnel. I have thought about routing things through this tunnel. It connects really disparate points on the map, and it's like the most direct line straight to the bottom of the world. And it is first good place to find kyanite, which you need for some in-game stuff. Notably to get the final depth module for the prawn suit, although I don't think I'm gonna bother this time. I have tended to get that at this point, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, there is a big monster right there. I prefer for the big monster to not be standing right in my way, but that is the way of things. Hello. Please don't kill me. Okay, this is where we want. Oh, yep. That's fine. Yoink. Hey. Okay. This is a place where you can get kyanite without the drill arm, although I'm not sure how realistic an option that is. thing we're here for is this alien base. Pop in here and we can get some cubes. Just grind off an ion cube. So let's see, we need to get the ion battery scans. Okay, got some cubes. Give me your cube. Okay. This gate takes us back to quarantine center. And down here we have a random cube for some reason. I guess just in case you don't have a prawn suit when you come here. Seems unlikely, but it's possible. And up here we need this computer thing, which will give us the ion battery schematics, which we're going to need to get off this planet. Alright. And then the blue key, and that's all we came here for. Blue key. We're gonna need to make another one of those. And remind me. What do you need? Yeah. Fine, talk to me while I go through my menus. I don't think we need to go in there right at this moment. I just like to have that gate open. Not sure I plan on using it, but nice to have a place you can go to pick up chunks of kyanite. And you can even warp from the surface. Speaking of chunks of kyanite. One thing I'm not sure of is how much kyanite I need if I'm not using meat drill arm. Okay. I have to grab a couple of these crystals. I think I need more of this at some point. Crystalline sulfur. Okay. There's some more. It's a decent supply. Let's eat some of these fruit before they go bad. Let's see, is this the back? This is the other side of the mountain. Some kyanite down there as well. Hello. Hello, giant tentacles. Some titanium. I think I know where I'm going. I'm looking for a big hole in the ground. I'm looking to not get eaten by a big thing. Ugh. That could get on me. Seems like no. Those remoras are like leeches. Very annoying. Okay, I think this is where I want to be. Oof, this warper. I would grab some of this kyanite, except that warper is going to be a problem. Alright. Where's the hole in the ground? It's over here. Here comes the fun part, where we dive past just some quick repair work. Alright, here we go. Into the pit. Move faster, please. Okay, here we go. Towards the main containment thing. Now we just need to get past this dude. This handsome fellow. As always, if you try and keep moving and just change direction a little bit here and there, you usually can escape from monsters. You can usually avoid whatever they throw at you. Alright. Select that 57% armor to spare. What the heck? Excuse you. Okay. So anyways, I hope that guy doesn't follow me inside. Okay. Seems alright. Okay. Poor robot. Doing a good job. Now, from here we can warp to 4 other places in the world. The first thing we need to do, we've already got some cubes, but it doesn't hurt to grab a few more. We're gonna need some to make a key. We need to go back and make a blue key. Because there's nothing really to like label the different doors in this room. I refer to them by whichever artifact is nearest one. So I call this Crescent. This one is Empty Gate. And that is the one we want at the moment. Because that'll take us back to the Lost River. Close to CTOU's crash spot. which is not far from the Bone Zone. It's right on top of the waterfall, the Spider Falls. And then I need to start thinking about the supplies I need for the rest of the game. I'm gonna need some titanium for sure. I'll probably need more lithium. So the next thing that we want to do, go back to the base, make another blue key, and then we're going to want to gather whatever resources we need to take back to the surface. And then probably make a second trip. I should have gotten my my list handy. I have a list. From here, the main things left to do are deactivate the quarantine platform and then get off the planet. Whoops, don't use the drill arm for that. And before we get off the planet, we're going to need to make the Cyclops, and we're going to need to gather some scans for that purpose, for the Cyclops and for the shield generator. Do I have some ghost weed right now already? Some more lithium. Punch the sulfur, pick it up. Alright. Is that nickel? I think I've already got some nickel. If memory serves. Alright. And so once we get back, what stuff specifically do I need to bring with me? Just the enzymes, I think, mainly. And from there I'll get started making my in-game stuff, but I'll come back here before I do that. I'm still not entirely sure what the most elegant way of doing that is. Here we are, back in the Bone Zone. We're back in the Bone Zone. Alright. Inventory's full. Chomp. 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 Oh, I did have ghost wheat. There you go. Sometimes it's awkward to cut that seed. Okay. Well, we've got that. Oh, we have lots of stuff. So, let's make another blue key. And we'll take that off. Ugh. I put too much stuff here. I keep getting stuck. What do we still need? Did I bring a mushroom sample? Seems like no. It's fine. I can get some. I can get some. But what are we making, first of all? It would be so helpful if it just showed you all of the launch platform stuff. Okay, we need 2 titanium ingots. We need some lead. How much? 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave that there. Not necessary. Ingot. Oh, and batteries is the other thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ingot. Another ingot. I need a battery thing. Not a battery, a chip. I need copper. I need silver. I need a little bit of gold. I think I need 2 table coral for that. Yes, okay. And, oh, I need silver to make some ion batteries. I don't have much silver. Maybe I'll do that before I go. Make some ion batteries. Okay. Do this. Grab some of this stuff. Okay. Good deal. Make a chip. And that is enough for the launch platform, the first segment of it. I think I'm going to take this guy. You're not there. I'm just going to take this off and we'll see how it goes. See if I feel like I ever need that. I know I'm going to need more ion batteries. So I've got some cubes. We can do that right now. Get some silver somewhere. All right. Oh, and lithium. Gonna need lithium in order to make plasteel ingots. That is copper. What are we looking for? Silver? That's silver. I think I still had a bunch of gold. Get out my subnautica list. Oh, that's all right. Probably all the silver we're going to need. I'm going to need more computer chips. Okay. I'm going to need 4 crystalline sulfur. All right. Yeah. And then there's the Cyclops as well. So anyways, we'll get started. And then come back for whatever we still need. But that's enough to make some batteries. still have some gold, I think, right? A little bit. Oh. Perhaps we need more gold. Okay, well, that's 2 ion batteries. I'm not sure if I have any rubber here, do I? I do. Go ahead and make that. That is 1 ion power cell. I like the idea of making another one and then just I can put them in the prawn and be done with it. Okay. I should use one of those just in case. And grab some, let's grab some quick gold. Could have, I think I saw someone while I was down there. I could have just grabbed it then. Well, my inventory was probably full. Show me some gold. There's gold. Oh. Someone's been drilling on my gold, and it was probably me. There's one. I might need more than 3 gold, 3 or 4. $5. Copper. There's some gold. All right. My food and water gauges deservedly full, or have I? There's this thing that happens, this glitch that happens all the time once I start going through warps. Whoops, out of space. That's fine, that's probably enough. Where hunger and thirst stop working right, which generally I don't like to take advantage of glitches, but it just happens all the time when you start going through warps for whatever reason. So I don't feel like bothering trying to whoops. What am I doing? I'm getting out the gold and making some batteries. Make another one. Do I still have the rubber to make the power cell? I do not. There is rubber. I've got some more materials here that I could be using. Okay. So there's 2 ion power cells. Do I have enough? I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. I could make an advanced wiring kit. I'm gonna need that at some point. I know that's one of the things you need. Let's do it. There's an advanced wiring kit. Another copper wire. Another regular wiring kit. Okay. Put that ion battery in my thing. All right. I'll leave that battery here. Bring some of this stuff What else are we gonna need? Bring that. Bring some more gold. Probably need some more lead. Crystalline sulfur. Do I have... I said I needed 4 crystalline sulfur. Okay, that is all the crystalline sulfur I need, I think. So let's go with that. Oh, my food has gone down slightly, so maybe I'm not glitched after all. Okay. Shall we call that? Did I used up that that first computer chip, so I do need another one. I've got. I need more. Coral. Such as that. And then, hello. Yep, there is that chip. I've got the lead. Let's go with that. We've got the ghost weed. I believe we already have the eye stalk. And we might also have the mushroom sample, but we can get that easily enough anyways. But we are gonna go, not that way, we're gonna go back up the waterfall and warp back to the main containment. Then we'll go talk to the Sea Emperor. If we don't have enough cubes already, we'll get more on the way. And then we'll warp out from there back to quarantine and pick up the enzymes. Oh, and also go through the warps to grab the enzymes I don't already have, which I think is mostly the bulb, the giant bulb. Because otherwise the sea crown is I can get right there by the Sea Emperor appropriately. And I think that covers most of that. Then we'll have all of the enzymes and we can take them through the warp, assemble the cure at our base near life pod 3. Hello. Please don't eat me. That would be unfortunate. Doing good. We are approaching the end game at this point. I will probably. I think that this is probably the penultimate chapter. I think we will probably gather all of the scans for making the Cyclops today. And we'll probably finish building the launch platform in the last chapter. That's how, in my mind, that's how it should divide up. I'm not sure exactly how long that will take. It might be possible to condense some of this. Okay, so here we are again. I think we still have some cubes. Yes. Yeah, we got tons of cubes. There's the blue key. There's also an orange key, but you don't actually, like, it's not something you need to do. Just one of the secret rooms that is non-essential. Sploosh. Hello. You're very tall. I am here to play. You can... There's a moment here where you can walk out off the edge and you're still floating in midair. Okay. Here we go. So, we put one cube here. Which will activate this thingy, the incubator. And then Sea Emperor will open a door for us. Yeah. I'm gonna go and grab the sea crown while I'm waiting for that to happen. There's also a cube down here. In case you ever get stuck in this room and you're not sure how to get out. Oh, yeah, see now my oxygen also isn't depleting. So yeah. I choose to believe that there's some kind of weird like space-time mutation thing that happens when you go through the warps. Alright. I believe we have... Oh, I didn't go and get the... I should maybe do that before I leave. Yeah, because I still need the... I should have done that before I came down here. Open the door, bro. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure you started doing that, but I'm gonna jump back up. That was not being as efficient as I could. Should have gotten the. Whoa! I just stood on that fish for a second. One of the reasons I get the jump jets for the prawn suit is because you're kind of stuck down here if you don't have them. I mean, you can still get out, but it's a pain in the butt. It's something you could probably do without, but I don't know. All right, let's go and grab which. I think it's Dowgate that I'm looking for at this point. That's Wheelgate. That's, see, it looks like a Dow. It's Dowgate. I think that's the one that takes you to the bulb zone. There's still like huge areas of this game's map that I feel like I don't know all that well. I always take the prawn suit with me through the warp, and I'm not sure... When I was playing this game on console. I don't remember if I encountered this on the Switch or on the Xbox or both, but more than once I left my prawn suit back there in the alien base, and for some reason it just fell through the floor while I wasn't there. It was like as soon as I left, the ground became intangible and the suit just vanished into the void. Yep, this is indeed where I want to be. Get my knife out. It does need to be a sample from the really big one and not the little ones. Fudge. Huh? Okay, be that way. Work. There we go. Shark next to me, chewing on my limbs as I try and scrape off a bit of this giant alien fungus. Okay. Oops, I went the wrong way. The bulb zone is a really interesting place to explore when you're in the creative mode where you can't get killed by all of the nasty fish that live there. Also, most of the place is like 400 meters down, so it's fairly stressful to explore anyways, under normal circumstances. Okay, now we have, I believe all of the enzyme ingredients are accounted for. Go back through here. And this will take us back to the Q land. We can get that taken care of. Okay. Alrighty. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You don't need to explain the plot to me. So there is the hatching enzymes. We want to get back to Life Pod 3 area. And this is another one of those places where, like, I could make a base closer to this gate, but yeah, I don't know. Life Pod 3 is a pretty useful spot to have a base anyways. I haven't fully decided what the ideal spot. Hey. Dude, you're supposed to be underwater. Warpers are the most like they're the monsters that most like go off script, and you'll just be like, wait, what? Suddenly I've been teleported outside of my vehicle. It's pretty dark. We might need to get the vehicle building doohickey. not have the mushroom sample, so we'll need to go and grab that. But that is doable. Leave that. Leave that. Leave that. All right. Let's see. Where is... Which direction is the mushroom forest? I feel like it's east. Is it east? Am I crazy? I'm thinking it's east. I don't think I am. I think this is correct. Yeah, because life pod 12 is in that direction too. Well, I seem to be not affected by thirst at the moment, so I guess I won't worry about that. I don't think you find any... I probably should have emptied out my whole inventory so I could grab some of these scrap metal. Here we go. Mushrooms. Between this spot and Quarantine Island, is that moon pool? That's moon pool fragment. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, and before I forget, let's grab the mushroom sample. That is all of the enzymes that we need. I'm just going to take a look around for Cyclops fragments. Not really finding any. Oh, hey. There's some acid mushrooms here. I feel like the other... more moon pool parts. That is something to remember, is that you can get moon pool fragments here. That could be useful to know. I think you need to go to 19 anyways to get the vehicle upgrade console, though, is the thing. There's some lithium. I do not have my robot. Do we care about going to 12 right at the moment? We probably could have waited and gotten a bulb here. Remember that too. Oh well. Okay. I feel like I'm getting distracted. We'll just have to look for... Is that another moon pool? Jeez. I thought you found Cyclops parts here, but I know for sure you do in the other mushroom forest, so that might be what I'm thinking of. We need to go that way anyways to get the shield generator. So, you know. Okay, but for now we've got what we needed. Let's head back. Head back to the robot. Trying to vary my my routes here, just in case I encounter something different along this path. Not really. I might also try. There's a wreck. There's a pretty substantial wreck that you can salvage near the Quarantine Island, but it's a bit risky because there's leviathans that love to swim around that area. Is my inventory full? Kind of. Something is accosting me. There's my scanner. Where am I going? I am going to the robot. Okay. Seamoth parts. This is like early game stuff. I should have cleared out my oh, there's another place where you can find enzyme parts down in that cave. Oh, here's Life Pod 6, which we have not visited here, have we? Isn't there a schematic here? Maybe I already got it somewhere else. But yeah, it would have been more efficient to clear out my inventory and I could have picked up some of that scrap metal, but oh well. Just have to come back. That could be part of the final build. Oh, yes, and then the other question was, do I have the mobile vehicle bay with which to begin constructing my rocket? Let's clear out our inventory first. Make some space. Where's the some of that stuff. Ghostweed. I don't think it matters if the sample is less than fresh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so there's the enzymes taken care of. And then after that, yeah, I think the platform is back at home base. So then the question becomes, do I want to go grab it real quick? I think we want to, or do we want to grab it and take all my stuff to 17? I think I want to build here. I want to make this my final building spot. So, let's just go grab it. Stop thinking of a trick to make it more efficient and just do it. Just get it over with. Once again, I could have cleared out my inventory more, but that's fine. We'll grab a few scraps on the way. We might need, we probably will need a little bit of a few stalker teeth, 1 or 2. I forget how much. Do you need like 3 tempered glasses to make a Cyclops? Something like that. Sometimes my trackball gets confused. But so do I, to be fair. Okay. I should use a medical dealie. I didn't bring... It's fine. Doesn't matter. Do I want to bring the boat? Oh, hey, let's answer the phone. Yes. Make some of that. Do I happen to have some lead lying around? I do not. Boop. More titanium. anything important here? I don't think so. I'll take that. Some glass. The important thing, though, is this guy. Okay. Okay. Boat back. Does it make sense to? No, we should drop off the vehicle bay and start making the rocket. Then once our inventory is clear, we will start to head back and do our last bit of preparation. Gather resources. All right. Oh, my boat has taken some damage. Okay, and here is my current base, and let's just park and decide where to put this guy. I don't think we need some depth to make a Cyclops. I don't. So I'll put it kind of over here, maybe. We need lead, and we need a computer chip. Lead. Chip. And there is the first piece. Oh, let's do that. That will help. 4. In case it matters. Where's the thingy? Ah. It'll be easier to find once I make the thing grow the platform. Burp. All right. Ingredients unknown. Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water. Oops. Inventory full. Sigh. Being really efficient here. Okay. More depth than that. So, how about... That seems deep enough to me. Okay. There's that. It'll give me the... Oh, maybe it won't give me the next thing yet. Take that off. But it'll pop up as soon as the thing is built, and then I'll know what the next thing is. And that will be helpful. Anytime now. It's happening. Yes, okay. Back to now. I might be able to make that right now. If I can make a few segments now, I can probably, that'll help me narrow it down later, the resources that I need. So, what do we got? We got lots of titanium. Oh, that is way too much stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Efficient. So efficient. Ingot. Plasteel ingot. Lubricant. And copper. Do I have any copper? Did I not bring? Did not bring copper. Fine. Should I gather some copper real quick, or should I go? I should just go. Deal with my other stuff, I think. So let's empty this stuff out. We could leave a power cell, some cubes in there. Keep some stuff here. Some titanium, make another. Hey. Another locker. And what is the next thing that we need to do? We're not going to need those. Those are parts for other stuff. Yeah, so that's everything we need. At the moment, we don't even need the food. Okay, so next thing that we are doing is we are going back. We are using the enzyme. Back to this way. Oh dear. It's definitely what I was trying to do. Back towards Q Island in the dark. No problem. I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Am I going the right way? Let us be cautious about this. Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like here. Alright. Just want to make sure. Random egg. In the right place. There we go. I still going the right way? Or did I get turned around? This island is much more elusive than you would expect an island to be. Just want to make sure I don't go jumping off of a cliffside somewhere. Yeah, it's like right here. I'm at the distance where I'm too close to even see the cloud that surrounds it. Hey. Okay. Where is the island? Am I in the right place at all? See, I'm on the wrong side of the thingy. Yeah. I have gotten off of the path. Yeah, like I said, this game is so big, it's so easy to get disoriented. Especially when the frickin' island just disappears sometimes. You're not looking at it from the right distance. Okay, yeah, oh there. Now I see island. See, it was right there. It's kind of janky. Jump into the abyss, and then all there was abyss. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is not where I fully intended to be. I already came here, didn't I? If there were any Cyclops parts, I probably grabbed them already. Okay, fine. Man. I really got off track. Thunk. Thunk. Ow. Okay. That was exciting. Wasting time. At least I have no. Inexplicably, I have no need of air or food. All right. It's probably the most time I've wasted in this run, but considering the potential this game has to lead you astray, I don't feel too bad about that. What is that? Oh, it's a moon pool fragment. Huh. It looks so weird. I was thinking it was going to be a like a scanner, but that wouldn't even have made sense, so I don't know. Anyways, we are back. We can warp back and use the enzymes. And then we'll check the wreck down below. Okay. We're in business. We are in business. Enzymes. Guys, hatch out of here. You just come this way. Even though we didn't watch the whole scene of them hatching, the game assumes that you have moved on, and here they are, and here is the cure. It's not terrifying at all. Nothing concerning about that. How you cure a plague. Now we need to go into the base, shut down the quarantine thing, giant gun. Key. I used to come up here and get that key earlier in the game, but then I realized you could just leave it here because you need it to open this door. Makes much more sense. Okay. Door is open. We just need to get stabbed by this computer to prove that we have cured the plague. This place shuts down. And now we just need to make a Cyclops and a shield generator and finish the rocket. Jump off of this ledge. Save time. And M cube that we probably don't need. Alright. there's a wreck. If you kind of, I get lost a lot looking for this wreck, but I feel like if you just walk straight out of this alien garage, that you'll find it. You have to be careful about that guy. It is exactly what you need to be careful about. Where's the... Is it down here? No. It's over here. Okay. Try not to get eaten by a big fish. Okay. I'm gonna park you here. Hopefully, that big monster did not follow me. Seems pretty good. Alright. Let's get some scans of nuclear reactor. Don't need that, but whatever. I don't think I need gel sacks. Grappling arm, I'm probably not going to get around to that, but I do like to get that here. It is a useful item, even if you don't need it in this run. Another nuclear reactor fragment. What I'm really looking for is Cyclops parts. Wow, a lot of nuclear reactor parts. Some water. There's a warper over here. Don't love to see it. Alien containment, we don't need that. Give me my thingy. And my other thingy. Something is attacking me, and I don't appreciate it. It's bobbing up and down to hopefully evade whatever creature is accosting me. What is going on in here? This does not seem like stuff I need to be concerned about. Thermal reactor module. If you ever do, I don't recommend taking the Cyclops down into the lava zone, but if you do, the thermal reactor is a pretty helpful thing to have. Does this go somewhere? Anywhere important? There's a prawn suit. Don't need that. Propulsion arm. Well, none of that seems particularly important, so I don't know. How do I get out of here? Isn't there a door? Guess not. Oh well. Okay. Fine. This was less useful than I hoped. There are Cyclops parts around here, but I was hoping they would be, gathered in one spot so I wouldn't have to go looking for them. This is not an important thing, yeah. Okay, well, that was not as productive as I hoped, but let's see if we can find any other things that we might want to scan here before we pack it in. Well, this was not particularly profitable. Where did I park the robot? See if I can spot any other fragments lying around. But not looking that promising. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the wrecks are kind of random. You do have to be careful in this area. It's very possible to just go jumping off a ledge and accidentally lose your prawn suit to the abyss. Not ideal. Okay. Sometime I'm gonna actually figure out where the useful caves are around here, because there are things you can find. So, what do I want to do? Do I want to go back through to the gates? Yeah, I think that is my plan, is go back through the warp. Still glancing around for Cyclops parts, because that's like the main thing I need at this juncture. Maybe I'll go I'll warp to Life Pod 13 area. Can find some stuff there. Wow. This is the one I want, right? Yeah, wheel gate. Should be able to find all the parts we need here. And we can also get we needed to come to this area anyways to get the shield generator. useful warps. I'm trying to... Sometimes I've used this area for my in-game build, but I don't know. You don't have as much... You have access to some good stuff, but not... It's a little bit of a hike to get anywhere else from here. Man, my trackball is behaving weirdly. Ah, there's something that I need. Do I have a... No. Okay. Just try not to die. Lithium. Lithium. Okay, I don't need hull fragments. That is also a hull fragment, which I do not need. Just get it to clear out stuff. Don't need that. This is the kind of place where I'm like, maybe I should just... I don't have... If I had copper, I might just make a... I could have warped to my other base, but I could have made a scanner room and just found all the fragments. Might have been faster. Well. And so the other thing we need to find, we need to get to the, there's a wreck that's like on the edge of the dunes. Where are we going? Towards 13. There's a whole part over there. That's not what I need. Ah, is that also a whole part? Yes. Is that all you find here is whole fragments? Blarg. There may be more reliable spawn points for these fragments, I'm not sure. Where did 13 go? So there's 13. There's the giant tree. Another whole fragment down there. Man. I know I've gotten other kinds of fragments here besides whole fragments. I'm just being unlucky. here. Which way is it to the other wreck? I feel like it's off in this direction. Thunk. I just walked on a fish. It's a skill. Wandering through mushrooms. This area is not giving me the things that I want. How much copper do I need to make a scanner room? Maybe like 3 or 4? I feel like you need like 5 titanium, though I might not have that. Well, on the other hand, maybe I do. Can I make a scanner room? I need table coral for that. Well, I might not have. It wouldn't be super hard to get table coral. Hey. This is the wrong direction. Now, somewhere out here, somewhere out here on the verge, crossing over into the dunes. Yeah, over here, there is a wreck. We need to not get killed by that dude. That would be not entirely optimal for our purposes. That guy's getting kind of close. That actually does look promising. Is this this is like there's a secret cave down here. I feel like it might be near here. Like down here, maybe. Am I right? Am I going the right direction? Possibly I'm not. That's not fun. that was exciting. Fixing my robot. I'm fixing a hole where the ocean got in. Kept my robot from something wandering. Where am I now? This area is annoying to explore at nighttime. Okay. Big arch thing. Is that this is the, place I've been before. Or no, it's not. It's this place, okay. I think this also does not help me, but, oh, you can get the water filtration machine here. If I do get this blueprint, I usually get it from, in the caves, jelly shroom caves. But I don't tend to go to that side of the caves. Is that everything? Sure, let's see what's in here. I don't think it's anything crucial. I'm just glancing at the icon for my robot to make sure it's not being flung around by mysterious assailants. Anything in here? Not really, no. Nothing important. What a bummer. Okay, well, anyways. Back to it. Where is the robot? Okay. I feel like this isn't that far away from the other wreck, but I am not certain. Did I get past the robot? No, it's over here. Theoretically might need that at some point. Okay, so from here, hello, Mr. Warper. This is the edge of the world, though, I think. La 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 la. Okay. Now I need to go back and get the robot. It's here somewhere in the darkness. There's that thing. Ugh. Where is you? so lost. Where the heck am I? I think the problem is this area here. I've been thinking of this as like just some little corner of the map when it clearly is a much larger zone than I am picturing it as. Somewhere out here. There is a wreck. And it is proving difficult to locate. This is the edge of the world again. Okay, well... I've probably just, like, swam past it like a dozen times or something. 13 is back this way, the robot is back that... Oh, hello. Stealth mode. This secret room. Oh, I probably need a key to get in here, and I don't have any more keys. Yeah. Fine. Doesn't matter. How close is this to anything? Very productive. Good work, everyone. If I can find this wreck, I will call it good for today. That's all I'm asking for. Could try this. That actually is a good idea. Oh, hello. Hey, I found it. It was like right behind where I was before. Oh well, whatever, I'm not complaining. Is this it? Is this it? No. That is not what I came here for. We still need the Cyclops parts too. I should check the area. But those. Nothing important here. Anything down here? Battery chargers. Random stuff. Water. Huh. Not much of note. Is there another path here? Seems like no. Haven't gone that way yet. Oh, I probably haven't gone this way either. Aha. All right, we're back on track. We're getting there. We're gonna get off this planet. It's a promise. Here we go. Yes. That is what we need. Okay. Now, we just need to build the Cyclops. Alright, so, I think the next step, look for Cyclops parts. Get back to the warp at 13. Hello. Get some random waters. Inventory's full? Man. Guess it doesn't matter, but whatever. Alright. Any parts lying around outside that I can scavenge before I head back to the warp at 13. Doesn't really seem like it. Regrettably, no. Alright. Okay. Where is the robot? How much did I say it takes to make a, oh, I needed copper to make a, not copper, I needed table coral. I can get table coral here. Hello. Pay no attention to me. My inventory is kind of full, but that's fine. Oh, hello. Is there any table coral down here? Maybe not. I see mushrooms, I see rubies. Oh well. Alrighty. That was an exciting adventure. Let's get back to 13. Yeah, I don't think of there being this much land off in this direction, eastward beyond 13, but clearly there is. I don't. This is like probably the most pointlessly dangerous area to spend time in, so I tend to not come here. Alright. On the road again. It would be so nice if we could find some Cyclops fragments. You know what? I'm gonna make a friggin' scanner room. I'm tired of how uncooperative this region of the world has been. Okay, so I think you can find actually some coral inside the tree, perhaps. Perhaps? Mayhap there is coral. Mayhap there is not. Hold on. That's coral. It's just a weird color. I need my knife. There we go. Chunk. Chunk. Inventory's full. I only need 2, right? Okay. I'm gonna put it here. Because why not? Gold. Alright. Gold. It's a no gold for me. Haha. Gold. Gold. Let's leave the robot here. Well, I don't know. A bit nearby. Lithium. Salt. Is there gold? There's shale in this area. There's lithium. Sigh. Whoop. Is that a scan of something? No. Just random textures. Limestone. Show me the gold, please. Or at least the sandstone. Gold. Gold. I'll find some gold down here. Sandstone. Yes. Alright. That was a wild gold chase. Back to the robot. I'm also going to need to make a solar panel. Quartz, of course. I started picking up quartz and yet I still don't have. Did I put some in the robot? No. Arg. Why must everything be difficult? Didn't I just see some quartz somewhere? Maybe. There's copper. Quartz, where are you? Where is the quartz? Show me the quartz. Or failing that, at least some fragments, but no, not that either. Oh, here we go. We've located some quartz. I'm gonna need a few because I need to make a door also. Oh, okay, this is near the entrance to the Life Pod 2 is down that way. Alright. Back towards Pod 13. Make a scanner. Find the parts we need. Then maybe we'll warp back to the Lost River, and then next time we'll do the last trip mining for resources, perhaps. Closing in on the end game here. Okay.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oh. You're taking too long. Bang. I don't suppose I have any magnetite. Oh, I also don't have any electricity. Sigh. Did it like just turn night? Yeah. Well, that was productive. Man. You can do it. Maybe you can't do it. Oh well. Well, maybe. Oh, we are now running at a power deficit, so that's exciting. Why don't we come back and finish this later. It doesn't make sense to come back later, does it? We'll be done with this area. All right. Finding the Cyclops fragments has really been the unlucky part of this run. I could have gotten a lot done by now if I could just finish finding the parts. Sometimes all you can do is offer a prayer to our in Jesus. I guess I could scan this just so it doesn't show up later when I'm looking with the scanner room. Same here. I saw that, or I thought I saw that. I saw nothing. Lithium. think it's just all of the like random fragments in this area have turned out to be power transmitters, which I don't need in the slightest. Now my inventory's full again. What do I... By the time I get that scanner room up and running, there's just not going to be any fragments. It's just going to turn out there were no fragments in this whole forest that were useful. All right, yeah. Oh, we have power? No. Scanner room. A chip. Where are the fragments? Huh, okay, well. This has been highly productive. There's one quite nearby. Is that the only one you're finding? No, there's a couple nearby. You're gonna run out of power. Where is that? Is that like... Ow. Okay, if that guy had killed me, I would have been annoyed. Oh. And it was just another whole fragment. to give up on this area because it has been entirely unhelpful. Do you want to go back through the warp thingy? Haven't checked that rack yet. I don't think. Yeah, I don't need anything that's going to be inside of the rack. But there's yet another hull fragment. Yeah, I think this area is just cursed. Such is the hazards of the open world game. Blarp. Look at all that nonsense. There's copper wire. Oh. We can at least make that and move on to the next thingamabob. It's not been entirely a waste of time. Oof. Bump. So it's facing the other direction. Okay. Should be the next bit. Oh. When did we finish the... I am so confused. Okay, well, whatever. What's next? Stealing a nickel. I don't know if I brought any nickel. That is not the right way. Alright. Well, this has not been the most cooperative session, but we have made progress. And we just need to finish up building the Cyclops and the other thing, and then we'll be pretty much done. So, why don't we leave that for one final session, and we'll call it good for today. I think that is a plan. I need to go back for nickel anyways. So, let's call that the stopping point for today. Alright. Not exactly the fastest run, but we're still alive, so could be worse. Any planet you can walk away from is a good one, or something. So where are we at now? We're at like 5.5 hours. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time farting around in the mushroom forest. No, over 6 hours. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. But I'll see you all next time, and one way or another we will be done. Yeah, so see you then.